Now then YouTube, I am the TOFF man and welcome back to some more Thaumcraft and Botania Unite. Alright guys, I have an idea and I've been working some things out along with you guys and your guys' comments. I've been working what exactly it is that I want to do with this. Now I got many different suggestions, essentially a crystallizer, crystallizing down the Herba, sending that through the magic mirrors towards the place I want to do this. And I spent ages, I mean literally I spent ages in a creative world trying to figure something out and trying to make it work in the best possible way that I would know how. And unfortunately guys, it's probably going to be more complicated than what you guys would do, or it may even be less complicated. I really don't know. I had this one guy, and I do apologise if I forgot your name. It was a huge amount of text, and I was reading through it, and I'm thinking, I don't even know what half of these items do anymore. I was just reading it, and I thought, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Some people had some good ideas as well, but some of the suggestions that I got either aren't feasible because of one thing or another, or I just... I don't want to do it that way. So I have devised a way, and I've done it in my creative world, and it does work. It works very, very nicely indeed, and I'm going to do it that way. So let me get the stuff and bits and bobs together, guys, to be able to make this build possible. Okay, I believe I have got everything that I need, or at least I hope I have. I think I took a note of roughly what I needed in the creative world, and then come back in here. I've already had the Vs reader, and I did already have, I think, one use Golem animation core, and all of the other stuff I've got. So that's the lamp of growth that used to be here, and that is a jar of Herba Essentia that is now here as well. Underneath here, what I want to do, guys, is put this Vs reader right down there. That's what I want to do. And I want to just open this back part up right here. I don't know if I'm going to have to move all of this stuff. In fact, I'll probably move that Vs reader to here, just in case that there isn't enough room. I'll pop that right down there. And what that thing can do, you saw in a previous episode, so I'm not going to explain exactly what it does, but over this way is what I'm going to need to get out of here. This little guy, honestly, is everywhere. So we want, actually it's this, what am I doing that for? I've got this. Okay. So with that now done, we should get our, one of the comparators that we need. And pop that right there. Okay, so we need some redstone actually. That's one thing I didn't manage to grab. I'm sure we have some kicking around somewhere in here. And I really, don't worry guys, I am going to be sorting that chest room out. I keep saying about it, it is one of those projects that I do definitely want to do. And we're going to bring that right back over to here. That's going to be an issue. I'm going to need to take you out. Okay. And then grab another one of you and put you down there. And then put you there. What I want to do is have, guys, a redstone mana spreader that will be facing this way. Okay? I also want, on the end of that, a mana lens ball. And I need, right next to it, a mana pool filled with the mana tablet. So, what this will do is... if I get my wand out of my bag, what are you doing? No, 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 that is not for you to pick up. Why are you not draining? Oh, you are draining. Good stuff. That is not for you to pick up. Stay away from the mana spreader. No, stay away from it, Golem. It is not yours. Is that empty? I don't know anymore. I don't seem to... Maybe that's been an update. It actually goes dimmer. The more that's in there. I don't know. It certainly looks as if that actually is the thing. No, go away. It must be when it gets to 1,000. I'm pretty sure when it gets to 1,000, it is fully empty. Like then, for instance. Yes, okay. So let me put that back into here. Now, this doesn't actually use a great deal of mana, so we should be okay with this one. What this will do, if I go into my bag here and get out my wand, I'll be able to show you. We right-click on this one, guys, and we've got the mode here. We actually want that on total. I think we want that on inverted. And basically what that means is whenever the thing that you read on top of there is empty, that shouldn't work like that. Whoops. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The little guy's like, where am I supposed to put my stuff now, you idiot? I'm so sorry. I actually need to put that back down there, I think. Yes. And do I have my Golemancer's Bell in here? I don't. I really should have that because I'm going to need that. Let me go and find it. Always in the last place you look. Well, you know, I never get why people actually say that. One of the comedians, I can't remember who it was who said it. It was either Lee Evans or something else, or somebody else. Why on earth, of course it's going to be in the last place you look. You're not going to find it and then keep on looking. So anyway, we need to, yeah, make sure that he's done that. But we need to right click on him and make sure that he only now picks up Living Rock, please. If you don't mind, I'm sick to death of you trying to pick up absolutely everything else. And yeah, so on this one then, guys, what we want to do is, this one was obviously not set up right. Now, let me see what I'm doing wrong here. Total, auto. Ah, okay. I need that at 1, I think. Oh, no. Quick. Oh, yeah, and I've got somebody put a really, really good comment, guys, about how to get some more research points. And even though that's what I'm doing this for, I still want to do a mana bean farm anyway, because it's something I've never done before. And this is a kind of a build, an actual build, where I'm doing something else. So, all right. Have I done it right this time? We will soon find out. I do apologise if your chest gets... Oh, that's a point. It might always hit the chest. No, it will always hit the chest if it's going to be there. So we need to move you. Okay, that's not a problem. We will grab you and bring you forward just slightly there. Get the Golemancer's Bell. Whack you. There we go. And then stick you on the front of there. So you should be absolutely fine now. Do I need to reconfigure you? No, I don't. Brilliant. So you should be fine now to picking up that stuff, and that should just go through there harmlessly. Let me go ahead and grab this, put you onto there. That looks good. I've only got 2 Herba in here, and I've done that for a reason. Because I want to make sure that when I do this, that happens. Brilliant. That's exactly what I want to see happen there. So every time that this jar of Essentia Herba is empty, that will get a blast and it will actually pop off there, which is great. That's exactly what I want. Okay, so that is that stage done. Well, just thinking about this, guys, I've actually managed to cut 1 step out of this entire thing. The next stage that I'm going to do, I'm going to drag a magic mirror. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to get a spare one, and I'm going to link that one to it. Can I do that? Where's it gone? There it is. I've now linked that one to it. And basically what this is going to do, every time there is an empty jar, it will pop through here and it will land in a hopper that's going to be at the back here. So let me go ahead, nick into here and go and put the hopper like that. And what will happen is it will come through the magic mirror and then drop into the hopper, and then the empty jars will end up in this particular thing right here. So that's awesome. And that's another step done. Oops. There we go. That is now another stage done. I just need to put this magic mirror down where I want these things to be put. And what's going to happen is, of course, a gather golem. When the empty one pops off, a gather golem is going to come along and put this in here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys, is just drag this area out a little bit over here. I'm going to put them in this biome here because there is no magical biome and they can't be in the way. So I'm going to just slap this on the floor right there. And what's going to happen now is I'm going to get a straw golem with my gather golem animation core. I think I just pop you straight onto there with you on there. Now I need to actually tell this guy you want empty jars of Herba. No, not those, please. Come on now. Well, I'll let you put it in there. They do like to dance around a little bit, and it's really goddamn annoying that they do that, but they do stop eventually, and then they just drop it, and it pops through. You'll see it in a second. There we go. So, let me tell him an empty jar of this, please. And I want to see if this works, so let me go ahead and test it. Oh, yeah, and I put this here, Essentia Tube, and the Lamp of Growth on the top. There we go. That pops off. This guy comes along, dances around for 20 minutes and should pop that in, and it should end up in the base over there. Do you? Do you do that, please? Please, could you do that within the next 5 seconds? There we go. Good lad. Good boy. Good boy. So let's go and take a look down here then. We should see some leaves. Yep. And, of course, our empty jar of Herba Essentia. So this is where the next stage comes into it. I'm going to grab this one because this one is now full. I'm going to pop that one onto there so that it can grab some more Herba. I think it's actually going into there at the moment, which is slightly annoying. Yeah, it is. Okay, I'll pop you into there and then start burning you back up again. What I want to happen is this jar, the full jars, I want to slap right there. And I need a way, of course, to get these full jars from here to over there. Now, it doesn't matter how far away this particular system is. It doesn't really matter if it's going to be over in that magical biome. This thing will always work the same way. So what I want to do is I need a straw golem on here with the empty, I believe. I think it's the empty. And I need the 2 magical mirrors that I've got. I am going to put one. Ooh, now this is a question. Probably right there. Link that one to it. I'm going to come over here, and this is where the next stage comes into play right here. I need a golem animation. I need a golem, another one with the U's, I believe, and it picks up the full ones. And well, I'll show you in a second anyway when I've got it. I'll show you in a second. So I need some dirt because I think that's what I'm going to be using for this particular thing. I'm going to move this out of the way. Give myself a little bit of space to work with. Good, good, good. And I'm going to grab you. Like that. And again, another hopper. This time into a chest there. Bang. Pop that under there like that. And I need 2 golems. So 1 straw golem is going to be over here. And that is going to do me the honours of going on top of that chest right there. And it's going to be empty. I'm going to look into this chest. I'm going to grab that out. I'm going to right click on this little guy and say, look, could you please only take full jars out of this one, because it could be troubles if you don't. He should grab that in a second while I get the Golemancer's bell and tell him where to actually put this. So you need to put it in there. Can you do that for me, please? No? Maybe? Good lad. And of course, oh no, he put it straight into there. I thought it was going to dance around for 20 minutes, but no, he hasn't. He's put it straight in there, which is great. Get you out for the moment. I should come over here, and there we go. We've got a nice jar of Herba Essentia right here. We just need our straw golem on the front of there with the used core. I'm going to take you out. Now, this is very, very important, guys. You've got to get this right. Do you wish me to use this item on a block or on an empty location? Well, it's got to be on a block. It's going to be on top of the block over there. It is going to be a right click because he's going to be placing it, and it is not sneaking. So, make sure I do that and put that in there. Get my Golemancer's bell, wherever I put it. There it is. Good. And then I want you to put it on top of there, please. And eventually, when he can be bothered, he'll go ahead, pick that up, and then slap a full jar on top of there. And guys, that is how I'm going to be automating this process. Of course, it's going to go ahead and use that, and then when it's empty, of course, this is going to fire off, it's going to pop off, an empty one is going to end up going into there, right back to the start again, and then eventually what I'm going to have, so what have we got over here? We've got 24 of that. What have we got in here? 10. Aha. Some more coal in there. Brilliant. Do you know what? I thought I had some shears on me. Oh, there they are. I did have some shears on me. I'm going to go and shear some more trees up and really quickly go to sleep. There we go. If there is a way of making this better, making this more efficient, making this easier, then please go ahead and let me know in the comments section below. It is a little bit all over the place, and I am using a lot of Thaumcraft within this one, not so much anything from Botania really. Other than that, it does the job. It does exactly what I want to do. Somebody suggested to me to use the Agricarnation. It doesn't actually work on those things. Not that I know of, at least. It doesn't actually work on the mana beans. So, you know, just letting you guys know that. I need some more leaves, if you wouldn't mind. And hopefully these guys are not going to get excited and try to pick it up. Looks okay though. 31 leaves, a bit more. Brilliant. And that one, for good measure. We'll go and grab that one. And then I will burn these up as well, get another full jar of Herba Essentia. Now I do have a way, an automated setup that will get me Herba Essentia that, thanks to the guy that told me that it was a huge text page, it really was a huge text, he gave me a really good idea to get a Herba farm going. So that's probably something that I would like to do in the future and add it towards this. In other words, I wonder, I don't think, no you can't get 3 different magic mirrors in there, but I could technically get another hopper on this side and get another magic mirror up the top there, so everything all ends up in this chest, including full ones as well. So what would happen is, over in my automated Herba farm, whenever I do it, once I get a full jar of Herba, I can switch it, drop it into here, get a full jar, get an empty jar out of here, get that empty jar back over there and start filling that one instead. In very much of a similar manner as to how I'm doing this. At least that's how I think it's going to work. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea. So I'm waiting until this one's full. And there we go. That one is now full. And I've lost it. Thank you. Let's pop you over there. And there we go. Put you into there. That guy should go ahead and pick it up and slap it in there, which is awesome. Now this guy here, I don't think, well, he might take it out of the chest, but he won't go and put it there because obviously he can't. But he shouldn't even take it out of the chest. It should just stay there until that one is now empty. He will go and pick the empty one up, pop it into there, go and grab that. The only thing I'm worried about is that ball lens. If that ball lens fires straight down here and he grabs something in there and tries to come over here to put that on, I don't know what's going to happen. If the ball lens hits this guy, is he going to just take a little bit of damage or is he going to die? I have absolutely no idea. Anyway, guys, that is the start of this particular build. I do hope that you're enjoying it. Now I've actually got some spare here. Look, these are all fully grown now, which is awesome. And I've got 2 mana beans there. Nice, nice, 2 mana beans all over the place. This is going well. 11, 13. So I'm going to go ahead and do just the same again. Pop them onto there, and I'm going to eat the rest for points of air. And then let them regrow and blah, blah, blah. But I do have a really good idea as well that somebody made in the comment section to get more and more of these aspect points. So I am going to try that out as well. But mana bean farms, guys, that is a way of automating getting Herba over. Oh, and there you go. I saw a little bit of growth there, which is awesome. I do hope that you've enjoyed this, guys. It took a while for me to actually figure this and sort this out, so I do apologise. This video is probably a day late than usual. I do apologise, guys. I really do. I do try to get to a stage where I know what I'm talking about in an episode, and unfortunately I wasn't at that stage, so I waited just a little bit, tweaked it, refined it, and this is what I've come up with in the end. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and let me know what you think. If there's a way of making it better, that's what the comment section is there for. I do read all of the comments that I do get, guys, and I appreciate every single one of you guys that take the time out to do that, so that is amazing. Until next time then, guys, thank you very much for watching, and as always, stay safe.